Jazz hands.
Are we live?
No jazz.
Yes. Spear fingers. Spear fingers.
That's why they're in his
No,
mouth.
nobody.
Because he wears the jazz hands.
I don't know. Fucking High School Musical. I don't know what's big anymore. I'm 105. I don't know. Fucking know. Something. Bet. Something 6-7. I don't know. So.
Jesus, now you just set off what you did. Good job.
I'm gonna start with an intro. So welcome back, everybody. This is a gorgeous Tuesday evening. We are one night away. This is Christmas Eve. If you've ever watched Friends, I don't like it, but it makes sense for the thing. Merry Christmas Eve. You are here with a collaboration, so you better stop and listen.
What?
Nobody? Fucking nobody?
I mean, yeah.
God damn it. All right. We're stopping, collaborating, and listening.
Okay.
We've got drinks and toys tonight. Oh my god. Drinks and toys and a little Ginger Kids hope for something called Collector's Hideout.
I think it's more views than this, but okay.
Welcome to have everybody aboard. Listen, man, it's a Christmas special, man. We're gonna have a great time. We're gonna be talking about things like your favorite toy you got at Christmas and maybe your favorite Christmas movie, and then of course anything that comes up afterwards. But as always, we'd like to thank our non-sponsor, which is Smirnoff. If you could sponsor us, that'd be great. For John, apparently it's M&M's. For Johnny, it is anything. And for Chris, it is whatever the hell he's drinking. It looks like
It's normally Crown Royal, but I kind of ran out, so I've been
Except for his
drinking
homies.
creek water. I've been drinking creek water.
Oh,
It's from Yellow Wolf. It's actually not bad.
well, very good. Here, of course, with my counterparts tonight. As always, it's always a great time.
Holy
Mr.
shit,
Johnny
that's 100
Five. Johnny,
proof.
how are you?
What up? Salud. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Boppity boopity. Free shipping, not so much anymore.
That explains a lot.
Wheezy.
Yo, I just realized, like, Collector's Hideout last week, I had, 2 glasses of this. I was feeling really fucking good.
We know.
And I just realized this is a fucking 100 proof.
Yep.
That's why.
Explains so much now.
Like, good God, he was like 3 sheets to happy.
Let's go.
And then of course we are here with Mr. Psycho. How are you, man?
Good evening. Merry Christmas.
Very cool. Merry Christmas to everybody out there for sure, man. So listen, folks, we want to have a great time. We'd love to see you in the chat. We started a little early tonight, about an hour early, because we anticipated this going a full 2 hours, and we don't want to keep anybody too late. And honestly, don't want to keep myself too late. I do have to work tomorrow. It is Christmas Eve. It kind of bums.
Me too.
I do have to work a short day, but it's still got to work. And so it is what it is. So we'll get our drinks in tonight. Have a great time. I totally intend to have a nice inebriation by the end of this, but have a great time. Have a great time with everybody. Talk, and hopefully we just it is what it is, man. It's drinks and toys, and it's Collector's Hideout, and we always have a great time. So,
Damn right.
without further ado, I would like to go ahead and touch on
That I've pissed off TikTok again.
what happened.
I pissed off TikTok again.
Oh, I want to talk about, we were talking about favorite toys, and we were actually talking about your favorite Christmas movies. So, what do you guys want to hit on first?
I think the toys would be an awesome way to start personally.
Okay, so who wants to go first? I've got mine in my brain, but you guys absolutely, somebody can go first. Everybody's tired of hearing me talk.
You go, or one of you go, so I can fully understand what is we're actually supposed to be discussing.
So, I guess before we get started, we're gonna do this like one at a time, right? And if we
Sure.
have multiple toys or multiple things that we remember getting, we could mention, I guess.
Yeah. Hey,
Okay.
listen, man, we've got all the time in the world, so talk about your favorite, like most memorable toy you got for Christmas.
Okay.
And then if you've got some like quote unquote, let's call it an honorable mention, nobody cares, but just talk about other stuff you remember getting that you really enjoyed.
Yeah. So, I sent Chris an image if he could like pop it up so you guys could see it. You should have gotten it in Facebook.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Hold on. Yeah,
It's a Facebook. The fuck is that?
Fuck?
It's on my MySpace. Can you bring it up?
Yeah.
Oh, All it says is C post. Jesus, John, that's a dick. Why'd you send me that?
So I got a bucket of ice because I was worried about not having ice halfway through the cast, and now it's just a big thing of ice, and it won't move.
I got you right here. Hold on.
I gotta take it out piece by piece. We're
funny.
5 minutes in and I'm giggling. That's not a good sign.
So I don't know why.
Is that up?
Oh, holy
Yeah.
shit!
Yeah,
Is that
so
you?
that is me. In the Christmas of
Oh,
1990. That is me in the Christmas of 1993 with my Mighty Morphin Red Power Ranger.
You look like you just came.
All right.
So
Drinks and toys, guys, drinks and
he was
toys.
only 11. That was weird.
No,
was it
I
really
was
though? He's
9.
11.
I
Oh,
was
he was
9. Yeah.
Woo.
I was 9 years old, and I actually
Why is there a
got
shirtless person behind you.
what?
Never mind. Just continue. I'm analyzing your picture.
Oh, so we were at a family's house, my Aunt Debbie's house. We were there on Christmas, and that's where I actually got that gift. So the people in the background were different family members. So
I'm just curious why somebody's shirtless. He must have had a few of these. I get it.
I'm
maybe
curious why you're so white and everybody else is so dark behind you.
because there's a flash, and
He's
I'm
white.
right near the camera, right? So that's why it's looks terrible. It's before smart cameras, you know what I mean? But
This looks AI.
this was absolutely like a crazy moment. Normally I didn't get gifts at my aunt's house. I got all my gifts in the morning at my own house, and then we would all get together and we'd have Christmas dinner at my Aunt Debbie's house. And she had actually had a couple of presents there for me. My Aunt Betty was able to get me this Power Ranger in West Virginia. It's crazy because this was when they were sold out. You couldn't find any of them anywhere. People were waiting in ridiculous lines. My aunt had just had back surgery, and she went and waited for 6 hours in line at a store to get me this figure. She was only able to get me the one Power Ranger, but I mean, after it was like she was a week removed from back surgery and waited for 6 hours to get me this. Yeah. And I still have this figure to this day. I still have this exact
That's
same one.
awesome.
Obviously,
Holy shit.
it's scuffed up. It's, paint's missing off the visor and stuff, but I still have it because it always meant so much to me.
Psycho, is it, and I don't mean to cut you off, man, but is it really that large, or is it that is it the Triangle Pack Transformers that are oh my god, Triangle
Power
Pack Power Rangers, and you just are so small, not being funny.
Well, I mean, so at 9, I was definitely small, but remember those original Power Rangers were 8-inch figures, and
right.
so
I'm just trying to
you
make sense of
have-
the box because I remember the box and I don't remember it being that big. But
Yes.
if you were kind of small.
Psycho was because I met Psycho when I was in 6th grade,
Yep.
and he was one of the smaller students, and then like
In 6th
Going-
grade, I was 5'2".
yeah, but then going into like from 7th to 8th, like that summer, he fucking like took Miracle Grow or something and like shot through the roof.
But
Yeah, that's
so you can
Sorry.
you can get rid of the picture now if you want, but that's my favorite.
No, I just find it funny because I'm looking at the comment on the side from Abronosaurus and Melissa
Yep.
saying that that's probably she thinks that's the same face you make anytime you get a figure in your hand. I feel like that's accurate.
It is accurate, 100%. I made that same face when you gave me that Beast Wars 2-pack.
You make that same face when I give you all kinds of things. So
No.
Whoa.
God,
But so that Power Ranger one, I think, is probably my favorite gift because one, a lot of kids that I knew didn't get any Power Rangers that year, and I didn't think I was going to get one. So the fact that I was able to get one was great. But also, getting older and finding out what my aunt went through to get me that figure, so I'd have the Red Ranger on Christmas, meant even more.
It's like she had her own Jingle All the Way story.
Yeah, luckily for her, she just had to stand in line.
yeah, she didn't have to like blow up the police officer or anything.
That you
But-
know of.
That's
fucking
true.
Booster wasn't involved. Nobody wanted him.
Psycho, you said it was which aunt of yours got that for you?
My Aunt Betty. My Aunt Betty's the one that got me the
Okay.
figure.
All right,
Yeah.
So I'm trying to remember which ones I've met. Okay.
But she was able to get me that, and I got the red battle bike. Each person was allowed 2 things. And so one main figure and like one accessory type figure. So she got me the red battle bike, and like I said, I still have both of those things.
Cool.
But I mean, I can talk about some of my other favorite gifts, or we can go to somebody else.
Man.
We can circle
No.
back to it.
Please go ahead. We have so much time.
So one of the things that I remember, and I think it must have been the Christmas of '92, so I guess the year before that, because Batman Returns came out. You guys remember that that Batman coupe that you pull the tailpiece back and it would take Bruce Wayne and turn him into Batman, and then
flip him around,
missile launchers and stuff.
Yes, I remember that so much. That was so cool.
Anakin shouts out your aunt.
Hold on. So I'm gonna throw this out there, and I'm gonna cut you off, Psycho. It could or could not be. The folks that bought Deadpool were very, very cool, and they are huge into Star Wars, vintage Sesame Street, just a lot of cool stuff. So I'm gonna ask Adam, is that you guys?
I think that's Che.
Yeah,
It might be. I just was curious whether or not it was. All right, go ahead, man.
It sounds like something Che would say.
It does, and the name being pushed together like that also sounds like Che, because that's Anakin and Faramir from Lord of the Rings, so it's Star Wars and Lord of the Rings. I'm leaning towards Che. Survey says Che. But no,
I'm sorry.
That coupe, man, when I was a kid, I thought that was the most amazing thing. You had Bruce Wayne in the seat. When you pull the spoiler back, all of a sudden Batman pops in.
Didn't it look like a Lambo?
Yeah. And
you
I used to
pulled
think
back
that
and he flipped over and became Batman.
Well, no. So like when you pulled it back, the seat that Bruce Wayne was in got pulled to the back of the car, and you didn't see it anymore.
But when you pushed it back, it was Batman, right?
Well, no, because you pulled it back, and that's where Batman came out, right? Because Bruce Wayne. So imagine the seat here, and then Batman would be sitting here. When you pull
Batman came out of where?
All right, hold on. Now I gotta look it up. I'm gonna play the video if we can, but go ahead.
Yeah. So
video.
That coupe thing. It wasn't. You just pulled the tail spoiler back, and the seat moved. And so that's kind of how it was. Batman would be laying down and Bruce Wayne was sitting up. So, but no, I love that. That was the Christmas of '92. When I got those Beast Wars things, but that was, I think that was 2010 when Chris was able to find that for me.
I buy stuff.
Wait, I think I got it. All right, hang on, okay?
Yep.
Oh, we're hanging on to our seats.
Well, you keep talking. I'm sorry. Just realize I'm going to pull it up here. It's going to take a second because it looks like it's a 4-minute video, but that doesn't mean you guys can't talk.
And it's all small, and it'll pop up in a second, I imagine. There we go.
Yeah, that's the thing right there.
Yeah. He's got
by Kenner in 1992. In 1990, Kenner Toys, in conjunction with Penguin, Robin, 2 Penguin Commandos, and a changing Joker were added. Lamborghini look, and Bruce Wayne fits nicely into the car. The oversized windshield opens in reverse and shows off great sticker details in the passenger compartment.
Yeah.
The car is pretty black, but some stickers give some nice details. Headlights.
Pretty cool, man.
And taillights.
Let it play. It's all right. Go ahead and talk over it.
So the sculpting is nice. And even has sculpting on the underside. The wheels are
red,
plastic,
and I put
not
it along,
rubber, and have aluminum alloy hubs. So this brings us to the action gimmick, a staple of early 1990s toys.
It's crazy, man. It's like a cross between like a
So
Lambo
if you pull back on the rear spoiler,
like
it reveals the Bat logo. And 2 missile launchers fall down from the sides.
I'm trying to see if we can
These
mute it a
missile
little
launchers
bit.
can elevate and fire a missile. But maybe the neatest...
There we go. Whew.
Yeah. So when you pull the thing back, he disappears into the back, and the other Batman comes out from in the front.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
See, this is one of those things that makes you remember as a child. His head won't go down. That makes you remember that as a kid, you didn't give a crap about like accuracy.
Yeah.
Because if they tried to release that now, it's like, oh, this is the Batmobile. Like the nerds would be like, well, that's not accurate. It doesn't look anything like that.
I'll say hi.
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 Hi. Merry Christmas.
Can I sit on your lap?
No, you're not staying in here for long. Bad things.
Evangeline, right? Am I right?
Evangeline, yeah.
Hi, I'm Tony.
Hi.
That's my niece.
Tony.
I kill all those who oppose me. Her eyes were the best part.
But yeah, so like it's
No.
interesting because like
I am
Though-
confused.
that obviously looks nothing like the Batmobile from the movie, right? But as kids, we accept it because it's the Batmobile. Same thing when you look at that line, you see that penguin. That penguin was not right
Well, bye-bye.
for that movie.
Hi,
Bye.
sweetie. So
And it's just one of those things that as kids, we didn't care about that. We just enjoyed the toys.
Exactly.
you
Yeah.
know, it's funny, man. I actually had the other day I got a notification. Either it was Big Bad or maybe Entertainment Earth because you know the re-release of but it wasn't Kenner, the Batman line that came out, the gold boxes. That wasn't
Legend
Kenner,
of-
was it?
Are you talking about Legends
No.
of the Batman?
No,
No,
it may,
it's the old Batman toys, but it wasn't originally Kenner, correct?
it may have been.
It
I don't know
depends
for
on-
sure, but I feel
it
like
depends-
I'm picturing the package
was-
and my mind sees like the Kenner logo on it.
It depends on which one you're talking about, right? So, if you're talking about the everything after 1989's Batman was Kenner.
Okay, so the original
Anything
gold
before
boxes
that
from the
was like
first movie.
Toy Biz.
I would have said Galoob, but you
So
said Toy
he's
Biz?
talking about the 5-point articulated the Mezco ones.
No, I'm not. So they're okay. The original
Pull it
gold
up.
box.
Pull
All
it
of
up.
you, shush for a second.
Hold
The
on, let me
original-
share this.
The original gold box Batman figures. Was that Galoob or was that somebody
I think
else?
it
It
was
was not
Kenner.
Kenner though.
I think it was Kenner.
Was
if
it?
you're talking about the gold box
That's what he's
for
talking
the
about.
1989 Batman movie, because those figures had a gold box.
Yes.
That was Kenner.
Okay. I didn't know if the first movie was Kenner. That's why I was
Yes.
asking.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's Kenner.
Yes,
Because-
like those.
because
I didn't know.
NECA remade.
Yeah, this
NECA
is-
made
this
their
is-
version of that figure too in that same
Ex-
packaging.
Okay.
Exactly.
So
This
my-
is what's on Big Bad. That you're
My
talking
point
about.
was, I was looking up the other day because I'm like, you know what? Because I need something like a hole in the head. Let me look up the OG because they're not expensive, really. The OG Batman toy line. If I wanted everything from the first movie, there was original one, but there is no reproduction of the original Batwing. It's all these other stupid. I say stupid for me. They're stupid. Renditions of a Batwing. They have like the Bat Air Cycle, which is like it's like it wants to be the Batwing, but it's not. You know, what I
Right,
mean? Like,
where toy lines like just
Actually,
went
Johnny, that's
crazy
exactly
with
it.
vehicles
The-
that had
the
nothing to
retractable
do with
belt?
anything.
Yep,
Yep.
that was the 89
his
Batman.
belt pulls out.
Yep.
Yeah, his belt pulls out.
Yeah.
I had that one.
Yeah, but Tony, what you're talking about is like how these toy companies would be like, oh, we have this design, we're just going to use it for Batman. We're going to make it Batman like, but it has nothing
Yes.
to do with anything.
Right, meaning like we don't have the ability to make the Batwing, but we're gonna make these three other things that look like it. Well, actually, one of them looked like a Silverhawk toy. So it's the
Probably.
Kenner Batman. Oh my God, can I pull this up? Hold on.
Yeah, I know what
Um,
you're talking about. It's black and it's got like the two bat prongs on the front, but then the wings pop out when you push a button. They're
Yes.
like they
yes.
pop out the side. I had that thing. Yeah.
Tell me that thing doesn't look like a flipping
A Silverhawks toy.
Silverhawk toy. I'm sorry. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, that's how I knew what you were talking about as soon as you said it. I had that, and that's exactly what it looks like, except that it's all black, except for the gold button and the Batman logo sticker, and Batman would drop out from the bottom of it. It had a trap door. Batman would drop out, and you put something on his hand, and it would hold the hand, and then you could
Like the
reel the line
Batcopter.
back in.
The Batcopter was never in the movie. It's called the Batjet.
Yep.
This thing's terrible. Hold on a minute, guys. I'll pull it up for you.
That's why I said like back as kids, you didn't give a crap that it wasn't a movie, that it didn't look right. You wanted the new toy, and it was a Batman toy, so you were fine with what it was, and you accepted it.
And I had that Batcopter. It was awesome as a kid.
But us collectors now, people buy like, he never had this fucking helicopter. We don't want that shit. Like,
tell me that's not a repurposed Silverhawks toy.
It probably is. Yeah,
it looks like it. It wouldn't surprise me. They repurpose toys all the time.
Mm-hmm. Who did Silverhawks though? That wasn't Kenner, was it?
That I don't know.
I don't think so. I mean, maybe.
Because Silverhawks was whoever did Thundercats.
LJN.
Yeah.
Right. So did LJN sell rights to Kenner? Maybe.
Anything's possible. That's fuck if I know.
Psycho, you're supposed to be Googling. You're supposed to be that person who turns around and says they're right.
That's why his hands where it is, because he's looking.
I did. So Silverhawks was made by LGN. But then Kenner did a Silverhawk toy line from 87 to 88. So Silverhawks was done by LJN until early 87. And then Kenner started making the figures after LGN stopped.
There you go.
And that was mid 87. And then Kenner produced from 87 to 88. So that absolutely would have been a repurposed Silverhawk
so
jet.
Cool.
So very well cool. Been, yeah.
So because the following year, right, we got the 1989 Batman movie, which is what those are from.
So I talked about myself again. I just got, and it's only because nostalgia is coming with all the other toys I'm buying, right? So like I got the new wave of Mask, which people are not giving great reviews to, but again, I'm an inbox guy and I wanted the box art, so I'm okay with it. But when I started getting these notifications for the Kenner Batman line, I'm like, man, I wonder if I could go back and just buy the OG vintage Kenner Batman line and get it without spending $1 million. And it looks like I can. I can even get Batman Returns, which, believe it or not, the Batman Returns line is more expensive than the original movie line. Like the Penguins and Catwoman, all they're actually more money than buying the original 1989 Batman movie line.
Yeah, so they have I'm part of this Facebook group for Batman 88. It's like 89 through 97 collectors. Yeah. And people post Batman figures in there all the time. Somebody yesterday or the day before was parting with the just standard Batman figure from Batman Returns. It was hard to find because he didn't have any extra shit. It was just the Batman figure in the suit that was signed by Michael Keaton. And it's not as expensive as you might think it would be. And it looked pretty good. But then I've seen people sell whole lots, right? Like here's every figure from 89 through I think 97 was Batman and Robin, like sold every figure in the line. I think every figure in the line, someone was asking for, I don't know, like $500 or $600 for everything. Every figure that was released.
I'm an inbox guy, and even the inbox prices are not bad. You know, I can buy the entire 1989 first run, first line, and I'm not spending that much, which is kind of crazy.
If you're thinking about doing that, I would recommend doing it now versus later, right? Because it seems like every time, like all these toy lines, especially the vintage ones, have like their waves where it's like, okay, it's low now, but then all of a sudden, for whatever reason, next year, those prices skyrocket because somebody, you know, it just becomes a thing randomly.
So here's
it's going to be when somebody dies. That's what it's going to be. When
and here's my idea. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but
no, you're good.
My thought and idea is to buy the 1989 line, right? The OG first movie line, not Returns or anything yet, just the OG movie line that Kenner put out. Even the obscures, the rare, stupid shit they made. Try to find it on the nicest cards I can, get the entire set graded, and have it, because maybe not Michael Keaton, but what's Jack Nicholson? What is he up to now? He's got to be 80, right?
I mean, he's definitely old, yeah.
So he's getting to the point where Nicholson's going to die off. And so anything, especially Joker being one of the most iconic roles, right? That stereotypically that people like see him in.
Jack Nicholson is 88.
there you go, dude. So he's stereotypically, he is the OG Joker, even though he's not. You got
Tony's
Burgess,
banking on Jack Nicholson.
Cesar
dying.
Romero, well before him. But at the end of the day, people recognize Jack Nicholson. And so I feel like if you buy the line now, you get it graded now, you hang on to it now, that's going to be one of those money makers later in life. Look, it happened. We talked about this last week. It happened with fucking, oh my God, Indiana Jones.
Well, I guess the question I would have about that, and I'm not familiar with the line and what figures were there, but did the Joker was it actually the Nicholson Joker?
No.
It looked very close, but it wasn't. It had a lot of Cesar Romero in it.
It's going to get what you're going to get for the
Right.
line.
Well, yeah, no, because the reason I'm asking is because it's notorious that Jack Nicholson doesn't sign for his likeness. That's why they've never made one. That's why even right now, McFarlane just announced a Joker, but they call it a comic book Joker. But it's Joker in the Jack Nicholson style, but the face is not Jack Nicholson. It's a very soft likeness because Nicholson is notorious for not signing over his rights for likenesses.
Yeah, like Hot Toys wants to do a re-release of the Joker because they did years ago the 89 Batman and the 89 Joker, and Nicholson signed off. But when they redid the Batman, allegedly Nicholson didn't sign off to redo Joker. And like they're still trying. They're still trying to get it because they want to re-release it because that first Joker looked great, but it had a lot of problems with it.
Because the McFarlane one doesn't look bad. And I would actually consider getting it. But yeah, he's just notorious for not signing off or release for his likenesses. As well as curious because like you figure if the original toy line was like a Nicholson Joker, when he passes it would go up. But if it's not really based on Nicholson, it's like it's not really going to go up. You know what I mean?
I think it's more than for me, right? So you're probably right, but my justification comes from it's the original movie, original toys made for that movie, and people are going to look at that movie and say, okay, this was the OG Batman they remember. Nicholson's dead. Keaton's next.
Jesus.
No, we're not going to say that.
Keaton's got quite a few years left, but Keaton's next. And so that's the show I want to have, or the movie I want to have the characters from. Now, in the same regard, we talked about this before, not to jump too far into a different realm, but we're the last of our kind. When we die off, nobody's buying these toys. So you're buying it with the understanding that in the next 15 years, because Jack Nicholson will be dead in the next 15 years, in the next 15 years, you're going to resell that set because Nicholson died. So whatever it's going for now, you're going to double it, at least, I'm sure, and resell it. The same thing with, how old's Danny DeVito?
Danny DeVito's got to be in the 70s. Michael Keaton is 74.
And so what's her name? Michelle Pfeiffer. Not Michelle. Yeah, Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yeah, Michelle Pfeiffer. She was Catwoman.
She's 65. Got to be. She still looks great.
Danny DeVito's 81. Holy hell.
So he's 81. Look at, you got Michelle Pfeiffer. You got fucking Christopher Walken. These guys are not getting any younger. And so these movies we remember, that was 92, right? Wasn't Batman Returns 92?
Yeah, Michelle Pfeiffer 67.
67.
Remind everybody that Tony doesn't like Christmas. That's why we're just talking about death.
Listen, man, I'd Michelle her Pfeiffer all fucking day.
You know, here's the thing. Like, there were two Jokers in the 89 line. One of them was really cool, and the other one was super stupid. But the one that was cool was he looked like the Joker, but if you dipped his head in cold water, his skin looked like regular skin. And then as it was exposed to the room temperature air, the skin would turn white again, like the Joker. He'd have the bleached face. And it did look slightly like Nicholson, but Chris said like a soft likeness, and I guess that would be true too.
Yeah, they get away with like doing like really soft likenesses, like where if you squint your eyes in the dark after drinking 2 glasses of this whiskey, it'll look like Jack Nicholson. Like that's
just saying. Either way, I think that's one of those lines I could totally
That's what
myself
that
get on
dude
board
said the
with.
morning after. Oh, she looked like Michelle Pfeiffer.
Definitely beer goggles. Yeah, 100%.
I'd purchase them out, and I would absolutely get them graded just to have them and sit on them. For the
Actually, I'm not remembering this properly. Apparently,
That sounds about right.
well,
well,
you gotta
no,
put it in the hole, and then
because the Joker figure. So the '89 Batman figures for the movie were made by Toy Biz, and the Joker actually looks nothing like Nicholson at all.
I
like,
said Toy Biz.
yeah. No, you said Galoob. I said Toy Biz or Kenner.
Yeah,
First of all, I've been drinking. Don't quote me.
You
Second of all,
definitely said Galoob.
you're
But,
right. Absolutely right. I
let's
said
see.
Galoob.
But all right. Off the bat nuts. So
All right, Psycho, you're done. Who's up?
what do you got, Johnny?
So funny though, this was one of my favorite childhood toys, and I already mentioned the story on here before about how Gus destroyed that literally
Because Gus
minutes
is an
after I got
asshole.
it.
That son of a bitch.
But like for me, one of my favorite Christmases was actually getting a Transformer, and this was like one examples where I got it like open it, it was mine.
Yes!
Like it wasn't like a flea market find, it wasn't like a secondhand toy. It was like,
I kind of still
And
want that.
so-
from you.
and so
It's like
anytime
you
I
thought
see
it
one of
would
these
break
guys,
bad.
I always end up picking up like. So I
You know
have
that
an
shit's like
inbox
$400 or
one,
$500,
I have a
right?
loose one,
Johnny?
and I even have a custom one.
He did not.
But you know that one you have is like $400 or $500, right? Because it's borderline sealed or whatever.
Yeah, it's not sealed; it's open box. But
It's
I don't,
it's
I don't
still
care
like-
about that though. It's
Yep,
you
but
know.
I do. Like,
whatever. And then of course, one of my other favorite childhood Transformers was Perceptor as well.
Nice.
I would have never perceived that to be the case. Nobody? All right.
I do want to find the one that's the Diaclone colored one for this.
Yup.
That'd be cool.
That's very cool, man.
All right. So Tony, what's yours?
Johnny, you're done? That was it?
Yeah, as far as
He
Christmas,
got silent, so I
like,
figured he was.
yeah.
So, excuse me. So, when I was a kid, I'm still a kid, but when I was little, so I was very heavy into a lot of things, and mechs have always been my deal. So, I remember like I had a birthday. My grandfather got me the motorized like walking Voltron. It was remote
Okay.
control. You guys remember that?
No.
With a
And so it
little
was very
wire.
close to Christmas. Huh?
Had like a 1-foot wire, and there were just like two
Right.
buttons on it, forward and
Yes.
backwards.
It's
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
terrible, but it's awesome. So my birthday's in March, so it's very separated from Christmas. But I hadn't seen my grandfather in a while. I used to see him all the time, but I don't know if he was gone or what happened. But he hadn't got me a present for my birthday. So when Christmas came, he goes, "Oh, I got you, the remote control Voltron." I'm like, "Oh, cool." And then I had gotten, from somebody else, I'd gotten a regular Voltron and whatever, and I got a turbo hopper. Tyco at the time, you had the Tyco turbo hoppers, the first 9.6 volt, were very cool. But one toy I always wanted, and I really wanted really bad one year, and I think it was 88, I think. Don't quote me. I wanted the Power Master Optimus Prime. I had original Optimus Prime. My papa was buying me all of the mini, I don't know what the hell they were, but called mini bots, Micromasters. They would come in like a pack of 4 or 5, and they were just like 4 or 5 small. They would transform into whatever, but I wanted Power Master Optimus Prime. And I kept telling my mom, I'm like, "Mom, you got to get it. You got to get it. It's going to sell out." And she goes, "Santa's going to bring it to you." And I kept going, "No, he's not going to be able to get it. You don't realize." And I kept losing my shit over it. Like, really losing
Santa
my mind.
makes them. Of course he can get it. His
Yeah,
elves
I-
bootleg everything.
Dude, I was losing my mind. I wasn't going to get this toy. And I kept going on and on to my mom. And I wish she was on because I know damn well she probably remembers. and I kept losing my shit. I was losing sleep over I'm not going to get Power Master Optimus Prime. And I remember Christmas Day came, and I opened up all these presents, and I got a Turbo Hopper, and I got some Transformers and some GoBots. God rest them. And I remember sitting there thinking, I didn't get
What a
Power
horrible
Master.
Christmas.
Well, I know, and then the last toy I opened was Power Master Optimus Prime, and I lost my shit.
Tony was the N64 kid before the N64.
Dude, it was the coolest toy I ever had. I was flipping out. I remember I got him out of the package, and I remember like putting them together and making him Optimus and thinking, wow, this articulation is really terrible. But because all he could do was his legs, they couldn't move. All he did was go split. That's all they could do. They could do a V. But it was Power Master Optimus Prime. It was cool because he had, as a kid, I'd seen the movie. So he had died. So when you got a toy.
Spoiler alert. Jesus Christ, Tony. What the
That's
fuck?
a spoiler alert. It was 1987. So when Power Master Optimus Prime came out, it was like, oh shit, we have Optimus Prime again. That's what sparked me to be excited as a kid. That's the toy. I wish my mom was on. She doesn't watch anymore, but I remember just pleading and begging and dying as a kid for that toy. And when it came in, I lost my fucking mind. And that motherfucker fought everybody in my toy box. It didn't matter. It was Power Master Optimus Prime. He fought Puzzler from the GoBots, the combiner car robot, which was terrible. He fought every single Decepticon in my brother's world because, dude, it's Power Master Optimus Prime. Ain't nobody gonna beat him. He fought everybody in my freaking group. Who is this chick?
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, are
Welcome
you
to
new?
the
You
show.
look new.
Hi, Renche. Interesting.
Oh, another one. Ooh, we're doubling up.
Welcome.
But I mean, so you had like Power Optimus Prime versus the toy box. Like it was just.
Yeah, it was so much fun. Oh, that's so cool. That is awesome. Thank you so much for watching. That's so cool.
We're around the world, baby.
Listen, please, if you haven't, hit us up. Hit up Collector's Hideout, or there's a lot of things. Hit up Collector's Hideout.
It's an emoji.
Hit up, excuse me. Oh my God, Shellhead Toys on Facebook. Shoot us a message.
Well, yeah, cool. So I mean that's I think that happened to a lot of people, right? Like you get a new toy and you have to like introduce them to the other toys. Very Buzz Lightyear to the gang, right? Like you have to introduce them.
I remember as a kid, man, I'm just like, Power Master Optimus Prime is gonna kill everybody. Let's fight everybody because he had guns all over him, and I was so excited for that toy. So I'm like, ultimately in your head, that toy has way more power than everybody else. But
hey man, we're not worried about you from Canada. It's cool. You're welcome.
And welcome everybody, man. You guys are awesome. This is cool. It's people from everywhere.
And annyeong kasamida to Korea.
Oh damn, Johnny popping out with that. Google that real quick, or you just knew that?
No. So I dabbled in a little bit Korean.
I don't know. We're getting weird.
Not to jump in front of Chris, but I will say Tony's story made me remember another thing that I can't believe that I forgot. But
taking my time to shine. No, good.
Ocarina of Time, right? Like when Ocarina of Time came out with the 64, if you bought it during that pre-order window, you got a gold cartridge. And it's not like Majora's Mask where they made so many of the gold cartridges and they were just, you could find them anywhere and they were super easy to get. Ocarina of Time, the gold cartridge was actually difficult to find. And I missed out on the pre-orders everywhere. And I was hoping my grandmother who worked at Target, and they didn't do pre-orders back then. Target wouldn't do pre-orders. And I asked her to get it for me, and she was very non-committal. And right before my dad and I were going out of town for before Christmas, a package came in from her. And my dad wouldn't let me open it when I opened the main box and saw the wrapped gift inside. He wouldn't let me open it. And I was so paranoid that I had gotten Ocarina of Time gold cartridge and that it would somebody would know and steal it, right? Like it was so dumb. And before we left, because we had to go down to the Keys for a few days, before we left, I put my N64, my controller, and this present inside my beanbag in my room where I played my game.
For something?
Oh, Jesus
What?
Sorry.
Told you. In the
Good.
mouth.
Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, no. I put it in the beanbag and I zipped the beanbag up and tossed it underneath the dresser where the TV was, thinking that if anybody broke in the house, they weren't going to think to open a beanbag and look inside to find anything.
Sorry.
But the worst part was I didn't think about all the tiny little foam balls inside the beanbag. So when I got back, I had to take tweezers and pull each of those individual pieces of foam out of the console before I could plug it back in and actually play the game.
So
nobody tiny foam balls in a beanbag.
No, there's a lot going on right now that I'm trying to pay attention to.
I'm talking about Psycho's beanbag.
Hello, Hannah. Welcome.
Holy shit.
Welcome to the beanbag conversation.
Billy, tell Hannah we love her, man. I hope she's doing awesome.
Yeah. So the beanbag was not a euphemism. It was an actual genuine beanbag.
It doesn't matter, but this point I'm great.
Sure was.
What is going on with all of Korea and Canada?
No fucking idea. But hey, I'm here for it. I feel like it's about to be some drama, almost like a live rendition of 90 Day Fiance type thing. And
what I want to know is how they can hear anything, because all they should hear is us.
Somebody's trolling.
Oh, absolutely. So, but what I was saying, so it's funny because to sit here trying to think of like what my favorite memory, like Christmas gift memory was, I honestly could not fucking remember one until when Johnny was going. I was like, oh shit, that's right. Then Psycho fucking starts talking about his shit, and it's very similar. Oh, I'm sorry, so my bad. Didn't mean to upset you, Jesus. So what it was is that it was very similar because, like, I don't know, probably like 5, 6, maybe 7 years old, and my dad and I had gone out Christmas shopping and everything for my mom.
All right.
And a similar situation was that I don't know why, maybe because I was just a stupid kid or I didn't like the neighborhood or whatever, but my dad got my mom like some type of jewelry. I was like, oh, here, let's wrap it, but I want to hide it. I hid it like inside the Christmas tree. I told my dad, they said, oh, if somebody breaks in, they won't look inside the Christmas tree for a gift. Like it'll just be the stuff underneath. And then ironically, we got robbed that year.
Oh shit.
And they stole everything from underneath the Christmas tree, except for my mom's jewelry that I hid inside. And then right on the back side of the Christmas tree, like between the Christmas tree and the wall, was 2 gifts from me that weren't stolen. And I remember those because those were the Legion of Doom wrestling buddies.
Nice.
And those things, I wish I still had those fucking. I might hunt them down and get me a new set because those fucking wrestling buddies were fucking amazing. Sit there, you just beat the shit out of each other. Oh man, I fucking love those goddamn things.
I want to acknowledge you, man, but what the hell is going on here?
The fact that you're confused by this, and you already said what it is.
They're trolling, right? Because they're talking to us, but they're still trolling.
You understand that wet mac is like a euphemism for sex, right? Like you get that? That's
I'm not an idiot. Yeah, I got it.
Well, listen, I'm just making sure because sometimes
it almost sounds like no. It almost sounds like he didn't get it till you just said that. Now, if you saw the look on his face.
No, I completely understand. I'm trying to figure out who the fuck the people are.
I'm not even paying attention to what's going on in the chat, and you just confused the fuck out of me. We're talking about wet mac now.
No, it's
We're
more
talking
like
about wrestling buddies. I ain't trying to wet mac my wrestling buddy.
I
No,
was
oh!
more offended because I'm reading the chat and John like fucking Cycle's like, hey, you know, and I'm like, yeah, I fucking know, dude. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with these people.
He didn't know.
I don't know. Couldn't tell you. But
Oh,
apparently they're having their wet mac and water and shit going on.
That's why when
over
they're
there.
talking about it being extra milky and wet. And
Yeah, no, I
creamy, like, yeah.
got it.
Okay,
I got
just,
it.
You know, I'm just trying to make sure you understand. That's all.
Jesus Christ, I'm a cracker.
do you understand what he is saying?
No, I
Yeah,
understand
so-
everything he's saying.
But yeah, so that was, I think that from my childhood, I can remember that would be the most memorable ones because the whole situation. But yeah, those wrestling buddies, I'm gonna hunt them down. I'm gonna get me a new set of those wrestling buddies because those things were fucking awesome as a kid.
It's kind of funny
Oh,
because
yeah, man.
Corinne's down for those too, and I'm like, that's so weird. She goes, yeah, but I liked them when I was a kid. I'm like, all right, cool.
Didn't they remake those recently, but a different company, and they called them something else?
Yeah, but they didn't do like the Legion of Doom. They did like other wrestlers.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. But what
more
I'm saying is
updated
they
wrestlers.
released like a new version of them.
Yeah, they did.
Hey, Tony.
Yeah.
Get this.
Is that
Quick
Quick
strike.
Strike?
Yeah.
I did not, man. When'd you get that? Today?
Came in like a day or two ago, apparently.
I still bypassed on the freaking Bruticus. I've totally bypassed. But I did send Johnny a link today for this other company. Really? In front of me now?
I mean, if we're gonna do that shit, we could do that shit. Like,
At least let somebody know.
like,
Oh, he's gonna rip it off the.
like, if we're gonna open
Oh!
shit, fucking open shit. Like, what the
Oh,
that was
those
fuck?
kids,
violent.
man.
Like, fuck it. Who needs a box? Why are you trying to confine us to boxes, Tony? We don't
Oh,
like
there's
that.
so much blood. Why would you do that?
It's a clown. Who gives a fuck? But yeah, so
We don't give a damn. We don't give a fuck.
but yeah, it's weird. Like,
Anna,
I said,
what's
like,
up, girl? I know you watching. I'm a bigger fan of Sleeping with Sirens than you are, but that's fine. By the way, Falling in Reverse sucks.
Wow.
She knows. She knows.
what's your beef with falling in reverse?
She knows. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
But what the hell's a falling in reverse?
Exactly.
Here you go, Tony.
Oh my god. Why'd you open it? It looks terrible. It's what
It's
the
so much
Spaniards
better
call
when
El
it's stuck in
Terrible.
hell in a cage.
So listen, actually, I want to bring up since we're talking about it real quick. We're gonna get into movies though, your favorite Christmas movies, but not Die Hard because it's not a Christmas movie. But
Bro, I pissed off TikTok.
oh, I can't wait for that one. We'll get to that. But so the Bruticus that I was talking to you guys about 2-3 weeks ago, whatever it was, the MP scale, it's like 2 feet tall.
Right?
So I didn't know. I sent it to Johnny today. They did a G2 Bruticus. And I'm super stoked. And now I feel like I have to go order that. Not because I
Now,
want to.
that one's not Magic Square. It's a different.
Correct. It's a different company, but they're only missing one piece. And I think it's Brawl. No, not Brawl. It's Swindle. They have everybody but Swindle out. And
But did you see they didn't do the camel patterns on Blast Off and fucking what's his name? They only did
Oh,
the,
no.
the
What's
pattern
that?
on the center.
yeah, and Onslaught.
Onslaught, yeah.
But I want to buy it because I feel like if I had it on the table, people would totally buy it.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I'll
But
see what I
anyway,
order.
I just don't want it.
Psycho. So go ahead, man. You're gonna transform him since you got him on camera.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I just figured I would take it out of the box so you could see it. I forgot you had a box, an open box phobia, but
Oh bullshit! You didn't forget Dick.
It gives me a stroke. I'm sorry, not the good stroke. It just gives me a stroke.
Like
Who
every
are all
time I
these
talk,
randos? You guys see this? I've never seen these people before.
every time I talk to Psycho, he's like, "Man, you know that time when you opened that package in front of Tony, he freaked out? That was hilarious." Like,
Where are these motherfuckers coming from?
I don't know, their mother's vaginas.
That was weird, but
Is that not where they come from?
I don't know. All right, so we want to slide into favorite movies, or what are we doing?
Whatever you want.
What do you got in your hand? No pun intended.
Clown?
Killer Clown.
Clowns?
Oh, Killer Clown from Pasco Space.
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
There's another different person. I think we're getting trolled. No, it's same guy, different picture. See it? Or same picture, different guy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And,
We're
yeah,
getting
Psycho does
trolled.
not party. Psycho is boring. No offense, Psycho. But you definitely don't party.
So I will say this. This figure feels a lot more sturdy than some of them have recently, Tony. I don't know if they're changing the way that they mold the plastic or whatever, but it doesn't feel as hollow. It actually feels bulkier than I thought it would.
So that's my concern. Well, we've talked about this before, but
You
most
mean
of
it
the
doesn't
newer
feel like a
Hasbro
waffle
toys.
bot?
No, surprisingly, it's crazy.
Mom's a waffle bot.
Your mom goes to college.
Look at this shit.
Bro.
What did we
Tony
do?
doesn't know what to do with himself right now.
Welcome aboard? I don't know what's going on.
They're on a ship.
Oh, Crystal, thank God.
There's finally somebody I know.
No, it's somebody I know.
That's what I'm saying. That's what you're saying. Finally, somebody I know. Like,
Yeah. Hi, Crystal. Oy, oy, oy. All right. So, all right. So movies. So let's go ahead and dive on the movies that we like Christmas movies. So I'm gonna tell you my top favorite ones. So,
okay.
And listen, if it's something you guys are top of, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But so I'm gonna go with Muppet Christmas Carol.
It's a good one.
I
just
love it.
recently saw that.
Oh, dude, I watch it all the time.
It was
So-
fucking great. We're
We had a
Marley
weekend
and
already.
Marley.
Woo!
It's fucking awesome. And Michael Caine, like he played that role so fucking seriously. You know, it just makes it all that much better. It was a fucking awesome movie.
And the Simpsons Christmas special.
Okay.
Really?
I'm listening. I'm just. No,
Are
I'm-
you talking about the original one that they did like early
Yes,
on?
the
in
very
show's
first
run?
episode of The Simpsons, their pilot was also their Christmas special.
It's just funny.
And then South Park, it's Christmas time in Canada.
Right.
Only because of the end. Because at the end, there's Cartman goes, he goes, Kyle, I swear to God, if we don't miss Christmas, or if we miss Christmas, I'm gonna like fight you or punch you in the nuts. So at the end, they didn't really miss Christmas per se, but the bell rings and it's Christmas time and they're in Canada and they're not home yet. So Kermit goes, I told you, Cal, if I miss Christmas, we're gonna fight. Well, now you're gonna get it, motherfucker. And he takes off his shirt and it's just fat Cartman with a tank top. And he goes, come on. And then Kyle slaps him. And he just goes, hee! That's it. That's the whole fucking episode. And
Tony
it's
is so
goddamn
amused.
hilarious. Sorry. But yeah, definitely my favorite Christmas. And then of course, anything, I'm gonna say anything that had to be like that claymation, that old school, like, you know,
Rankin and Bass.
yes, actually anything like that. Anything that had to do with like Burl Ives,
So Rudolph, Santa Claus is coming to town.
all of
Little
that
Drummer
shit.
Boy.
Yes. Heat
Yeah.
Miser and Snow Miser, best characters ever made, hands down. So,
Okay.
Nicole, what's up, girl?
The hilarity in what's going on in the chat though is amazing.
There's a lot of shit going on. I think it's people we don't know, but that's
Well, yeah,
fine.
well, they're taking our pictures. Like that's Johnny's picture right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rexy Mexi is Johnny apparently. And then up above, the Wayne Winestone is you there, Mr. Tony.
That's me. Oh, it's nothing like
Yeah,
me.
that's you. From this
They
cast,
did an exaggerated zoom in on your face and did a
Oh,
screen grab.
yeah, I get it.
so
Yeah, Noam doesn't is Fry, you fucking moron. Anyway. Can't stop masturbating. Yeah, well, I feel that too. So, all
I feel
right.
like that sometimes.
Go ahead, Weez. You up or anybody else?
No, go ahead, John. You can go first, man.
I'm sorry, man. I'm just a little lost with this. Like, fuck, man. We are getting trolled hard here. Like,
I mean, they're trolling, but I mean, it's not necessarily hard. Like, it ain't like pissing us off. Like, usually when you're trying to troll someone, you're trying to piss them off, and it's not pissing me off. So
No, it's more like you guys are stupid.
No, it's not even that. This is pretty funny. But for me, like it's really weird. Like Christmas movies it's kind of like Home Alone was one of my favorites as a kid. Die Hard. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. I don't care. Explain your logic. Who the fuck cares? It's my favorite Christmas movie.
Well, it's not a Christmas movie, so I mean, that's
fuck off.
logic.
It's my favorite
So,
Christmas movie.
I mean, it is. My wife
then-
would come in here and argue that as well. It's a Christmas movie. It's her favorite Christmas movie.
It's not.
It is.
It's not a Christmas movie. It's not.
That's like saying
Whatever.
Batman Returns isn't a Christmas movie.
It's not.
It is.
I would accept that more than I would accept Die Hard, though. But no,
That
Die
is
Hard-
because-
Die Hard just happens to occur during Christmas. It doesn't make it a
Exactly.
Christmas movie.
Again, I don't give a fuck. It occurred during Christmas, therefore it's a Christmas movie.
as we said in that post that your lady Rebel Girl put up, then that means Jaws is a 4th of July movie. Get the fuck out of here with that. Oh, because it happened on the holiday, it's that movie. You know,
Yeah,
No,
sure.
no, no.
It is. I'll take it.
no, it's not.
Who the
It
fuck
is.
cares?
It's a summer. It's a summer. It was the first summer blockbuster. Of
Yeah,
course,
but it's
it
not.
is.
But it's not a 4th of July movie. Like
It is.
Sandlot
Anyways.
can be argued as a 4th of July movie because it's Sandlot, and like even then, it's real rough. You can say it's a 4th
Yeah,
of
but
July movie.
The argument that Die Hard is a Christmas movie is stronger than Jaws as a Fourth of
No,
July.
because everybody's like, oh, because there's Christmas trees,
Crystal.
there's decorations, it's Christmas, it's a Christmas
Yes,
movie. No, it's
Crystal.
fucking not.
Yes, but it's not just about that, right? It's about the fact that the movie doesn't happen if it's not Christmas time because he's coming out to California to spend time
But
with his
that's,
kids and his estranged wife on Christmas.
but that's completely fine. You can have that story with anything else. It doesn't like you don't need Christmas to be like, oh, because it's Christmas, he now wants to like no. It just
Well,
happens to be
that's the
Christmas.
same
That's
with
exactly what
any
it
kind of
is.
movie.
It's
Literally
not a
any kind of
Christmas
movie.
It's not a Christmas movie.
But
Like
it was because
nothing
it was
about that
Christmas.
movie. Nothing about that movie has anything to do with Christmas as
They-
a holiday.
They
It's just that the holiday has to happen for the movie to happen, but it's not a Christmas movie.
I mean, Hans Gruber planned the heist for the Christmas time because
Okay.
he knew that there'd be a party, people would be off their guard, they'd be drinking. It's
Again.
absolutely a Christmas movie.
Again, that where in the history of Christmas and the lore of Christmas and the tradition of Christmas is, oh, here's Christmas. You know what that means? That means security is going to be drunk and people aren't going to pay attention. That's not part of Christmas. That's just what happens at a party. Any party that happens at. It has nothing to do with Christmas.
I mean, except for the fact that a lot of people like he knew that the FBI would be short staffed because of Christmas.
But that has nothing to
Right.
do with Christmas.
What the fuck was the FBI involved until the end of the movie?
Yes,
That's the
but
whole
that's the
point.
thing. He knew that when the FBI was called in, that they would be short staffed, and that they would behave the way that they would behave. That's
Again,
why he planned
But
all
right,
that.
none of
hold up,
that
hold up.
has to do with Christmas,
Time out.
though.
Time the fuck out. I really don't care about your arguments, your points. That's just me. That's my favorite Christmas movie. I'd like to move on to the other ones on my list.
Hold on a
Okay,
minute,
You
John.
can fucking bitch and moan about it afterwards. All right.
It's not a Christmas movie. But continue.
I don't give a fuck. It is a Christmas movie to me.
Well, you're wrong.
Ooh,
Well,
bitch.
your mom's wrong.
I mean, maybe. I can see that. He's been
So
wrong about a lot,
anyway,
actually.
One of my
So-
favorite Christmas movies is actually more of it's a newer one. It's a Christmas Bloody Christmas.
Yes.
It's absolutely it's ridiculous. It's insane. It's over,
How
it's
about the butt
stupid,
fucking?
but I
That girl
love
had a
it.
fat ass on her.
I've got 30 minutes left in that movie to watch. Like I was watching it and I just got time ran out and I've got 30 more minutes to watch of that. It was definitely entertaining.
All right. Now you can go back to arguing about whatever the fuck your toasters and whatever bullshit.
Again, fucking Die Hard.
It is a Christmas movie. Blow it out.
It has
your ass.
nothing.
Blow it out
There's
your
nothing
ass.
about nothing about that movie has to actually do with Christmas. Yeah, it needed Christmas to be the movie, but that doesn't make it a Christmas movie.
Okay, then I guess It's a Wonderful Life isn't a Christmas movie because all it needed was Christmas, but it doesn't make it a Christmas movie.
That's fine. I'll accept that. And you sound like every other person on the internet is like, when you say it's not a Christmas movie, the first two movies people go to try and argue that is, oh, Wonderful Life isn't a Christmas. Oh, Home Alone isn't a Christmas. Okay, fine, fuck it, whatever. They're not. If they have the same issue as that, then sure, they're not. That's fine. I don't give a fuck. But Die Hard's not. So I'm glad you now agree with me. So
no, it's called sarcasm. Look it up. Right? Like look up what sarcasm is.
No, because it's not a Christmas movie. So I mean,
it is
what it is. It's not a movie. It's not a Christmas movie.
It's a Christmas movie.
It happened during Christmas, but it's not a Christmas movie. Sorry.
How are we getting trolled with accurate knowledge in the chat?
I'm not even reading the chat.
I don't know what's going on.
So if you're talking about like
I feel
somebody
like it's
did say
him with 5 different profiles.
It could be. Because if you're seeing like where he says Bruce Willis says not a Christmas movie, he did. He said it's not a Christmas movie, it's a Bruce Willis movie. The director himself said that the movie was not intended to be a Christmas movie, but over the years recently, it's gotten a very big push of people finding joy in the movie and that they're now pushing for it to be a Christmas movie. He supports them because it brings them joy. But even the director says it's not a Christmas movie, just that now people want it to be, so he supports them in their venture.
Did you say he supports it because of drinks and toys?
Just fucking isn't. Sorry, guys.
I mean, except that you're wrong, but okay.
I'm not. That's what the
he didn't
director
fix his
said.
glasses, so it can't be that right.
That's what Bruce Willis said.
The director of Bruce Willis doesn't matter because the writer of the film, the person who actually wrote the film and the novel that the film is based on, right, who have more knowledge than the director, have said it is a Christmas movie and that it covers the same type of family themes that you find in a Christmas movie.
Except it doesn't. But that's fine. It's not a Christmas movie. So, Tony, what are your movies?
You have themes of family,
And it's a Christmas movie.
miracles.
It's not.
Themes of redemption.
Where's the miracle?
I already said my movies.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
That's right.
Here we go. Yep, and it was a Christmas movie.
It's not a Christmas movie.
It is.
It's not. There's nothing about it's Christmas. It has to take place during Christmas. Doesn't mean it's Christmas.
I got a question.
Yes.
So, Muppets, right? I'm a huge Muppets fan. All day. Muppets for life, right? I should get a tattoo. But Muppet.
I mean, we can make that
Haunted
happen.
Mansion.
Dude.
Would the tattoo say Muppets for Muppets all day?
I don't know. Either way, it'd be funny. I'd be like Muppets for life or Muppets all day.
Yo, we'll do it in like old English. So Muppet life.
Listen, I'll get it live on the cast. I don't give a shit. But so with the Muppets,
y'all stick and poke that on your back.
You remember like the Muppet, like I said, Muppet Haunted Mansion?
Yes.
So would you technically say that Muppet Haunted Mansion was a Christmas movie because the Marley Brothers were haunted? Or would you just say it's a different movie with the Muppets? Sorry, I'm trying to be real liberal about this whole thing because everything I'm seeing is in the same genre.
But no, I just read one of the comments about beards and it was funny. Did you not see that?
No.
Here. That's pretty funny because it's true.
We're getting trolled real bad tonight.
But it's fucking funny because he's not wrong.
I just want to know who all these fucking people are.
So I guess
probably just one person.
Probably.
He's hilarious. So kudos to him.
I don't know. For me, my favorite Christmas movie is probably Mickey's Christmas Carol.
Oh.
I grew up with that movie. I watched it every Christmas Eve and every Christmas. I don't know why that movie resonates with me. I actually did not see the Muppet Christmas Carol until I was an adult.
What?
Yeah, I actually did not see the Muppet Christmas Carol until I was an adult, and then I only watched it because it's my wife's favorite traditional Christmas movie, and so we watch it every year. But Muppet Muppet Christmas Carol is great. I can't take anything from it.
So,
But for
Psycho,
me-
have you seen the part? You have seen it, but do you recognize the best part of that movie? Where in the beginning, right? So they're going around and like Bunsen and Beaker, they
Yeah.
go to Mr. Scrooge's place and they're trying to ask for a donation.
Yep.
And when they're leaving, they go, we're sorry, Mr. Scrooge. We've taken up enough of Mr. Scrooge's time. And they're leaving, and Beaker goes, me. Do you not remember the part where he flicks him off?
I do.
What?
I do. I remember he doesn't.
You do. A Psycho?
I don't remember that, no.
So I remember being in 8th grade, and we were watching it in band class, and I kept telling everybody, Beaker flicks off the screen. Everybody's like, no, he doesn't. I'm like, yes, he does. If you watch it, Psycho, Beaker looks at Mr. Scrooge and goes, me, and he flicks him off. And it's fucking hilarious because it's Muppets.
Okay.
Psycho doesn't think so, but I remember it was fucking funny.
I didn't say no. I don't pay that much attention to the movie, so I can't say yes or no.
Cool. So,
I mean,
what else
so
you got?
Muppet Christmas Carol, or not Muppet Christmas, Mickey's Christmas Carol for me, and then obviously Home Alone. I watch Home Alone every year. I also really like Jim Carrey's Grinch movie.
I
I
don't like Jim Carrey.
I don't know. I like Jim Carrey.
I feel like his character, you see him once, you see him in everything. He doesn't change.
But at least the over the top, the way he acts, that over the top fits for a character like the Grinch or like the Mask, where you expect him to be over the top versus like his normal everyday character. You know what I mean?
One of the characters.
Well, I like the animated Grinch, not the animated like the old 60s animated Grinch. But have you ever seen the newer one? It's kind of funny. It's like 3D and
Die Hard is not a Christmas movie, and I wanted to see if he would like to weigh in.
Who are you talking to?
He's trying to snitch and try to tell Jen that
weigh in?
it's not a Christmas movie, so she can come in here and argue about
Talking to
it.
his wife?
Yeah, my wife. She doesn't want to be on camera, but she did say whoever says it's not a Christmas movie is wrong, because if you go on Disney Plus, it's listed under the Christmas movie section. They
That
list
means
the
nothing.
first Die Hard movie. So
That means nothing at all.
You know
Because
what?
until, what, 12, 13 years ago, it was never a Christmas movie. Then a meme came out and people jumped on it. It's not a
But,
Christmas movie.
I mean, again, I can't say anything to you about that, but I will say that Jen and I have been together for 20 years, and she has watched Die Hard 1 on Christmas every year for 20 years. So
Yeah, but
the 12, 13 year ago thing doesn't make much sense.
No, it
because-
does because
it's like, it's
that's
not
perfectly
willingly.
cool.
She's just there.
So you're gonna get into it, it's fine. But the idea is that she could absolutely watch it. People have watched it for their own reasons, and people have thought it. But the idea and the push for it to be a Christmas movie is like the last 12, 13 years, it became a meme. And then the internet went crazy with it. And that's why even Bruce Willis and all the directors, everybody started commenting on it because the internet ran away with it. Because then it became like the push for it. People thought it and people have enjoyed it since the movie came out. But it only became the thing the past like 12, 13 years.
But
So
I've
she
also
can absolutely
surprised-
watch it, since it very first came out on Christmas. That by all means, that's perfectly fine. But the mass appeal and the masses pushing it is relatively new in age of the movie itself.
But I'm also surprised none of you said these next two movies.
I haven't said any movies, so maybe I will.
I got Mickey's Christmas Carol. I got Home Alone, but also Christmas Vacation. Right, Christmas Vacation's hilarious, and then Scrooged is a great one.
Scrooge?
Yeah, with Bill Murray. That movie's hilarious.
It's pretty funny. I don't know about great.
Yeah,
It's funny.
anybody? Sway me.
You don't like Scrooged?
It doesn't do anything for me. Christmas Vacation, yeah, 100%. But Scrooged,
Christmas Vacation, I watch every Christmas Eve.
Hip hip
Movie's
hooray, it's
hilarious.
Christmas vacation.
So
Punches-
since Psycho went in Psycho pulled the, oh, since none of you have mentioned this, I'm surprised when I hadn't even spoke yet about it, you bastard.
Well.
No, I would have
Because no one
easily
cares.
said, right? I feel like that, like, cool. No, I would have easily said Christmas Vacation because that's my top Christmas movie. Then also, just because I love a lot of the other movies, Ernest Saves Christmas. I watch that every year. I fucking love
shit.
Ernest Saves Christmas.
The
I've
girl
never-
got My Pet Monster out of that bag.
Yeah, I fucking love that movie. And then
A shit movie, but yeah.
no, it's
Wow.
not. It's a great movie.
How does it? Okay, so since I've never seen it, how does it compare to Ernest Scared Stupid?
It's about the same. Like it's
Shit
just
movie.
as campy and it's an Ernest movie. It's an Ernest movie where he saves
It's
Christmas.
Christmas.
Well,
that's
no,
the same
because
thing.
I mean, like there are like I would say Ernest Scared Stupid is a good Ernest movie, especially when you compare it with Ernest Goes to Jail, which would be a bad Ernest movie, right?
I know, I enjoy Ernest Goes to Jail.
But he makes the same faces though. It's very Jim Carrey where he goes like, "I'm in jail."
Well, but because he's
same
the same
shit.
character at least. Like that's Ernest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At least Jim Carrey,
Yeah,
like
like,
Jim
yeah.
Carrey, he's like a different character and acts the exact same. That's at least he's like consistent. It's Ernest.
Same shit. Yeah, I guess it's same shit for me.
But I mean, he acts differently when he's Slinky Dog.
He's goddamn Slinky Dog. You can't see his face when he
Think it's
does
animated
characters.
face, though.
Listen, when he does characters in person, he's the same guy. He's like, "Oh, we're in prison."
Because he's the same character. Like if they made a movie about you, Tony, and there's like 4 of them, you'd better be the exact same Tony from all 4 movies. Like you're the same person.
Yeah, they would all just say no capes.
Right,
Bibbidi
that's it.
bobbidi boobidi.
Well, that and vodka. Yeah. Listen, I'm not saying they're wrong. I'm just saying that's it.
But
God, you kids.
but then there's one movie and I can never find it, and then it randomly pops up like on TV. And I haven't tried looking for it recently, but it was like it was a claymation Christmas special. It's a bunch of like shorts. So it's like there's a short of like the California raisins. There's like a short with like dinosaurs.
That's very old, but yes, I know what you're talking
I've
about.
seen
It's
that.
very
Yeah.
old.
So I remember as a kid, like I would watch that to no end. I'd watch that all the time. I fucking love that. And now, like once in a while, it pops up like on Facebook. Somebody talks about it. And I always forget to like write down the name of it so I can look it up and buy a copy of it.
Man,
I remember
wish
as a kid, I
remember-
fucking
yeah,
loved that animation movie.
My
We had
dad,
a bootleg VHS of that. Remember, we used to be able to record like the shows.
yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
my dad made a VHS for me when I was a kid, where he recorded a bunch of Christmas movies on it. It was Mickey's Christmas Carol, was that thing that Chris was talking about. It was a Smurfs Christmas, a Flintstones Christmas, like a bunch of different Christmas
We got
episodes.
Yogi Bear, and it was so terrible. Nobody.
my
All right,
God.
never mind. Sorry.
Dude, I love that thing. Like it had batteries not included on it. Ghost. It was like a bunch of shit like on HBO. It was like as if HBO ran for like 6 hours and just straight recorded every single movie that came on one after the other.
Ghost, man. I haven't seen that movie in a good 30 years.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to watch Ghost.
Let's make something on a pottery thing. It's a wiener. Nobody? All right.
I mean, yeah,
mean,
Tony
that's
would make
Ghost.
wieners.
I think Tony's trying to tell us something without telling us something.
Well, apparently everybody in the chat is trying to tell us something.
But they are telling us, right? It's not telling us without telling
Yeah.
us. It's just straight telling us.
I mean, he's not wrong. Elf is like a very bad Christmas movie.
You know, I saw that movie
It's
for the
still
first
fun.
time this year.
I like it.
It wasn't as bad as I expected it to be because I hate Will Ferrell, but he actually was not overly Will Ferrell in the movie, so it was fine.
Really? Because I feel like he was overly Will Ferrell, like he's in all of his movies.
No, I didn't. I mean, I didn't get that. Like I said, I hate Will Ferrell. Like most of the movies that everybody loves, I can't stand. Anchorman.
I'm not a fan of him at all.
But
It's
I
the
watched
same
Elf.
same persona every movie.
Yes, but I watched Elf in for the first
I like
time.
Elf.
For the first time this year, and I mean, for the first time ever, but like a week ago, and I was actually pleasantly surprised. I didn't hate it.
Well, I like Elf because the girl that sings, she's hot as shit.
I mean, it might be for
Zooey
the same
Deschanel?
reason, like what I said with Jim Carrey, because like when Jim Carrey's The Mask, you're more lenient on him being over the top, right? Where Will Ferrell's playing the elf, so you're more lenient on, like, yeah, if he's gonna act like that, he doesn't act like a normal person because he's this out there character. So like, you probably don't realize, but yeah, he was definitely over the top. The way he screams about Santa, like he's definitely over the top in that movie.
Tony's got a thing for Jovi.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. She was.
You know,
so
she was in Almost Famous as well. She's the older sister in Almost Famous.
I don't give a shit what she's in. She was so hot. Super hot. All day. Chris, what the fuck are you doing over there?
He's opening stuff. It's Christmas time. Leave him alone.
Am I not supposed to open presents? Like, what the fuck?
So, are we done with who wanted to watch what, or favorite Christmas shows, or what?
No, I mean, did Chris have any more?
Johnny, did you go?
No, those were my top three.
I did.
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah, you
All
don't
right.
remember Johnny telling us to shut the fuck up so he could finish his thought?
And then he pulled out the Christmas Bloody Christmas.
which was awesome. Like I told you guys before, like
So
2 shows ago, it was crazy how fucking weird that movie
did
was.
any of you see Violent Night?
I did
Yeah,
not.
with
I'm
Bill
actually
Goldberg?
starting to watch.
Yeah.
I was
Not
really
with Bill
looking for
Goldberg.
something to
Oh,
watch
Oh no,
with
with the guy
Goldberg.
from Stranger
David
Things.
Harbour, yeah, from Stranger
Yeah.
Things. I haven't seen it, but I heard it was good.
I enjoyed it.
So is he like
that's
playing,
all right.
Is he actually playing Santa in that movie, or is he
Yeah,
playing?
he
a guy
plays a
playing
Santa. He plays a Santa who's kind of like he's given up on Christmas because everybody's just shitty.
Okay, but he's actually Santa. It's not just a guy playing Santa.
Oh no, he's actually Santa.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Santa. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it was actually really good. When you when you said the first one, I thought there was a Christmas movie where Bill Goldberg plays Santa, and I don't remember if he comes down the chimney or whatever, but it's during dinner, and Fran Drescher is there, like as one of the hosts, and he kills her and like everybody at the table.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
One sec. Be right back.
It's like when Sting shows up in that commercial, beats the crap out of that little kid.
The little kid.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck
I
that
think-
fan.
It was a Sprite commercial too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
it just shows up and beats the shit out of
Well,
that.
then John Cena like FUs a kid like into a dumpster or like throws a kid in one of his music videos. I don't blame him. Kids suck.
I remember when
Oh,
I
that's
saw that
hilarious.
commercial as a kid. I'm like, oh my god, what is going on?
Oh man. But yeah.
And then
no,
later that kid that he beats up in the commercial is the kid from Sky High.
Oh, really?
is that
yeah.
the superhero fucking Disney movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're not
no.
missing much. It was
I
dumb
don't
as
even know which kid you're talking about.
No, like the
I didn't
main
realize
kid,
it though. That was
he's also in Forbidden Kingdom, the martial arts film. But man, Sting doesn't Sting like smash him into the wall and then run him along the shelf and everything? Like
Yeah.
Sting is beating
hey,
his
he's all kinds of fucking him up.
Oh yeah, no. Sting fucking destroys that kid like Austin destroyed Booker T in the supermarket. Like
That's pretty accurate. Yeah.
Sting fucking whooped that kid's ass.
You just, oh man, Booker T in the supermarket is great. Just standing there looking around.
So, all right. So, since we went over like what we felt our favorite holiday movies were, right? Now, the ongoing thing about Die Hard, we'll let that rest because nobody's going to agree on that. People who don't like it or not that I love the movie. I think Die Hard's an amazing movie. It's just not a Christmas movie to me. That'll never come to an end, right? Because everybody's just very passionate about their reasons why. But like, what movies besides obviously Elf, apparently, in the chat at least, what other movies that seem to get like all this recognition on Christmas have you guys watched? Like, yeah, this just is not it. I don't understand why people even like this movie. Like, this is fucking horrible.
Well, so we already ruled out Elf, right?
Yeah, we're gonna rule out Elf.
Okay,
so I mean, what about Polar Express?
I never watched it.
Like, I read the book as a kid and I liked it, but I've tried to watch the movie several times because my daughter likes it, and I just don't see the appeal. Like, I don't. The animation is meh.
I think that's the biggest issue. Is the animation's so, like, they were trying to like go ahead of their time, but it looks so bad. It looks AI, like a completely
take
AI.
Take that
movie.
away, right? Take away like the animation, all that stuff. What it ultimately comes down to, and it's my opinion, you got to remember there's a childlike wonder to want that to be real. So, like, I'm gonna give you an example. I take my kids to this lights and like whatever show. Like, you have like you can ride a train through like a Christmas village. You can drive through all these lights and so on and so forth. And so, Christmas, beyond a shadow of a doubt, even with like, you know, the fake understanding of Santa or whatever it is about Santa, there's a childlike wonderment that continues to project from Christmas. And so when you take a child and you immerse them into that environment, they want all of those mysteries. It's not scary though. It's like intriguing. I want to know more. That like intriguing childlike wonderment of colors and mystery and spirit that Christmas envelops. And so when you show that to somebody, they want to be in it. They want to be involved. So like my kids, you know, my son, Damien, Gianna doesn't care anymore. She's 15, but Damien's 11 and he still wants to believe that. So when we go places, we do things, he wants to be part of that like childlike wonderment of Christmas. Everything's a mystery. Everything's new. Everything's engaging. And so I think that that's the selling point for, you know, a lot of things, whether it be toys, movies, music, whatever, if that makes sense.
No, and I guess that would make sense because the movie came out when I was 20. So I was definitely beyond all of that. But it's just, they make such a big deal about it. There's the like a lot of railroad companies have like the Polar Express night where you could go in. It's like all this stuff, and it's like the movie wasn't even good. Right? Like, I don't understand why we're doing this.
Was it really? I thought I would have thought it was even older than that. Really, we were
it came out in 2004, like the holiday 2004. We were 20. Shit. The book came out a long time ago. Like the book came out way before that.
Man, I don't read. I go to the library to get movies, not books.
I don't even know what to say to you.
But you know, that was definitely one. I remember watching it and I was like, yeah, this ain't it.
The book came out in 1985.
Yeah, and then the movie was like 2004.
Yep. Because I read the book a bunch growing up and I thought the book was fun. But the movie, I just never understood the craziness. But whoever Vincent is in the chat, put The Nightmare Before Christmas. I definitely agree with that, 100%. Well,
it's already, you're allowed to be wrong. That's fine.
Yeah, just like you were with Die Hard.
No, I'm not wrong with Die Hard.
Yeah, no, you absolutely are. If I'm wrong with Nightmare Before Christmas, you're wrong about Die Hard.
No, the director said. But still, yeah, no. So Nightmare Before Christmas
sucks.
You're possibly not wrong with that. I mean, I love it just because with the Halloween aspect of it and the imagery, I love it. But when you actually watch it for what it is in the movie and the story, it's really it's not good. It's just, for me, it's a nostalgia factor, and like I said, combining the idea of Halloween and Christmas is what I loved about it, right? But we really look at it for what it's not. It's definitely I wouldn't personally even call it a Christmas movie, but it just, it's more Christmas related than Die Hard in that case. But
Yeah.
So Nightmare Before Christmas, it very much is a Christmas movie because here's why. I mean, but
Ah, shit. Here we go.
it's first of all, it's in a title, but it's just that it's a Halloween group that says, "Hey, we're gonna be a Christmas group."
right.
How do you denounce that and say it's not a Christmas movie? It's a Halloween movie that ultimately turns around and says, "Hey, we're going to be a Christmas movie." It does both.
So
There's
yeah,
no way to say that that's not the case.
like I said, like it for me, like I can see the arguments for it not being, because what it comes down to is what people consider a Christmas movie, right? And a lot of people consider a Christmas movie to have the fundamental stories of the holiday, right? The family coming together, the actual holiday itself. Where when you look at them, they won't consider anything that's like a horror Christmas movie to be a Christmas movie because it doesn't have those aspects. The stereotypical Christmas Hallmark movie formula. You know what I mean?
I can understand that. Yeah.
Right. So Nightmare doesn't have that. But for me, I love it. It's one of my favorite movies. But when you actually watch it for a Christmas movie, it's not great.
Well, hold on.
Like I said,
you can love it, but what is it missing?
Boobs.
I mean, some titties would be nice. So I think part of what it is that as a kid, it was one of my favorite movies. And I've watched it. I watch it probably 2, maybe 3 times a year. And every time I watch it, I find myself enjoying it less. Like the nostalgia of it and how much I love it, like, is slowly wearing off. But then I have to remember why I did like it. And like I was telling them before, the idea of mixing the horror, the Halloween with Christmas is, I love Halloween. So Halloween teabagging Christmas, I'm all about that.
God damn.
Right? Because, love
Christmas.
Halloween. What? Yeah. See, take that, Santa. But I think part of it is just because the voice acting is very static. Like it doesn't, like when you watch it, like it's the film style, the claymation style, which is very familiar with those. It doesn't seem like as fluid as like if you watch a normal movie or a normal cartoon. It's a very unfluid dialogue.
I'm still trying to understand how this is not a Christmas movie based on what you're saying.
No, I'm not saying, like I said, I can see why people say it's not.
We just said it was bad.
I can understand why it might not be, why people might not. And like I said, to me, it has a lot more Christmas element to it than Die Hard does.
Okay, I'm sorry. Maybe I missed that, but
no,
I'm hearing you, and I'm like, what do you mean it's not a Christmas movie?
I'll give, like, I'm with it being Christmas, but I can see why people say it's not, and I can understand that. The more you watch, or I can see why they don't. But because I mean, technically, some people are like, oh, if there's snow and a Christmas tree and lights, it's a Christmas movie. Because in that case, Terrifier 3 is a Christmas movie, right? But
yeah, I'll take that.
Well, yeah, aren't the Terrifier movies a Christmas movie?
But like, it lacks a lot of it. I mean, eventually, I guess at the end, Jack gets like the Christmas spirit. It finally hits him and everything. When he realizes it's not about, horror and his loved ones and Sally, like what the actual Christmas spirit is versus what he's familiar with Halloween being. I still love the movie, even though I find myself liking it less and less every year.
Just take a year off.
Is that what it is? Take a year off?
You said
I
you
still got
watched
tattooed on me. I still got the whole collection of figures up there. Like, I'm not against the movie. It's just, I don't know.
Evidently. All right, what else?
Well, what movies do you got, Tony, that you see people like that you're just like, that's not it. That's a horrible, horrible movie.
Well, I mean,
Tony doesn't like Christmas.
Well, that's besides the point.
So every Christmas movie then would be, I don't understand this. Why do people like it?
Yeah. So I 100% think Gremlins is a Christmas movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which I love because it's just that. So Gizmo starts out, he's a Christmas present.
Yep.
And he just fucking takes off from there. And the whole rest of the movie is fucking awesome. I love what they do with the Gremlins in the movie theater. With the little like shorts where it's like Stripe. He's in the snack box. And he's like, yum. He's trying to like eat. And then he sees like a pool, which is kind of weird. He sees like community pool and he goes, oh, yummy, yum, yum. Which is kind of weird to me. I don't get that part.
What do you mean?
Where Stripe is looking at
you're mixing
the
scenes.
pool, the YMCA community pool. And
That was
apparently
before.
that
was before the theater.
Yes.
Was it? Where's he?
Yeah.
No, he goes.
He's
loses
eating the
his mind.
snack,
Goes,
and
"Oh,
then he
yummy,
looks at the
yum, yum."
candy store and goes, yum, yum, and then fucking hauls ass over there.
Yeah.
Was that it?
Yeah.
The pool was before the theater, remember? Because the theater is full of gremlins.
Yes, I remember that. Well, they're only there because of something that happened, though.
Because they were watching a movie.
Because they love Snow White.
They watched Snow
What
White.
is Snow White? Yeah, like I'm confused what we're talking about. No?
Yeah, it's cool. I don't know. I got no.
No, I just got lost as to what we were fully talking about.
No, we're good. Does anybody else have anyone?
There's just a mix up of like two different scenes on
Gotcha.
Tony's memory
Well,
box.
You were asking Tony what films he thought weren't good that other people did. And so he started talking about a movie that he likes.
That's Tony. So
Yeah.
you know what? Just because we were talking about Gremlins, I was reading this thing or the video, or whatever, but they were talking about how Gremlins aren't villains. That they're really just children. So Gizmo is old, right?
Did I send that to you?
No.
Oh, sorry.
What about how like, Gizmo's old and that they all come off of his back, but they're all babies. All the Mogwai babies. So they don't know that like if they eat after midnight that they're going to turn in. They're just babies being babies, getting into trouble because they don't know anything else. Then they eat, and they turn into these fucking gremlins, and they're still babies.
I sent this to you.
No? I saw it on Facebook. It popped up.
I sent it to somebody, but yeah, same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, like when I was watching, like, oh, holy shit, that makes a lot of sense. That's why they're not like murderous. They start attacking people when people start trying to fight them, and then they just start doing what natural instinct of survival, and that's why they like to just eat shit. That's why they go watch cartoons in the movie theater because they're not developed. They're in their species. They're babies. I mean,
No, they're absolutely evil.
No, there's mischievous children. They're babies. They don't know anything.
I mean, yeah, they're
Because why
mischievous.
would Gizmo be the only good one, and then all these other ones that just came out of them are all these mischievous beings? Because they're babies. They don't know any better.
So I will say that when they came out of Gizmo in the beginning and they were furry and everything, they were just babies. They were mischievous, right? They didn't know any better. But when they lose their fur, that's the designation that now they are evil. And then you say they're just mischievous, but why is it that they're trying to torment Gizmo but not one another? Right? Like, you say that they don't know any better, but the gremlins don't treat each other the way that they treat Gizmo. And also, like, they're straight up murdering people, even people that aren't doing anything to them.
But not at first.
So, like, yeah, so you could say not at first, but still,
I did.
They're straight up murdering people, even the people that don't do anything to them.
I mean,
so like you can't say that they don't know any better. They just decide to start.
Who did they straight up murder?
The old woman. I mean,
they pulled wires.
Mrs.
They pulled wires, and the bitch went flying out a window. They pulled wires.
They knew exactly what was going to happen.
Okay. No.
Cop
They're
car?
babies.
No, they're
What happened, Tony?
absolutely not. So what you're saying is that everything that happens with them is just sheer coincidence, right? They're not smart enough to figure out how to open doors. They're not smart enough to they have no mental agency whatsoever. Is the argument you're making?
I'm saying that they're babies.
Yeah. So what you're saying?
I'm sorry. Have you ever had a baby? So you know that babies do shit, right? They grab shit, they do shit, they're mischievous, they don't know anything, they just do stuff.
True, but
Okay,
my
cool.
baby never tried to pull a knife and kill me, right?
But there's been
for you to say that they don't know any better, but they purposefully wait for the old woman to get on the chair and then pull the wires and touch them together to spark it so it goes fast. But you're asking me to believe that they didn't know that was going to happen, even though the movie clearly shows you they know that that's going to happen.
They're just babies. They're children. It makes a lot of sense that they're just doing what children do, and then they become aggressive. Like anything in an animal kingdom becomes aggressive when they're cornered, and then all hell breaks loose.
Yeah, I'm sure they were cornered in the bar as they were breaking shit and destroying shit.
They were just partying. They were literally having a frat party. They were going nuts partying.
Babies having a frat party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you never seen Rugrats? Tommy Pickles and a screwdriver? He's sending that bitch flying through a window also, all right?
I don't know. I disagree.
Of course you do. That's why it makes this fun.
They're absolutely evil. The movie goes out of its way to tell you that they're evil. They're no longer Mogwai. If they had left them all furry and shit like they were originally without changing into these scaly reptilian things with giant claws, right, and giant fang teeth.
Man, you were judging a book by its cover.
Then you could say, oh, yeah, no, clearly, they just don't know any better. Gizmo is older. But the movie goes through the whole process of showing you they change, right? And visually, the visual representation in film means something. The fact that they made them reptilian, they made them scaly, they gave them large claws, they gave them large teeth, it's to hearken into that part of people's brains so that they don't have to do so much exposition. And you understand that, oh, these things are now evil. It's part of the way that a human's brain works, right? We associate things. The movie goes out of its way to point out that they are no longer Mogwai, that they are now something different, and the thing that they are is evil.
Yeah, so they're not evil, they're babies. But in the idea, in all reality, what the gremlins really are in the world, you don't even see the gremlins. They're invisible. So, I mean, it is what it is, right? So, but no, they're babies. That's why they act the way they do. And it was a really good theory, and I thought it was very plausible, especially as somebody who's watched those movies more than he likes to admit. A lot more than I like to admit. Fucking love movies.
A lot of crazy shit brought up tonight, but I think we should almost call it. You guys good, or you want to keep going?
Okay. No, she doesn't dress like a hooker. Right. She dresses like Nicki Minaj. I mean, it's almost the same thing, but close.
I'd say that's a hooker.
All right.
So,
up, I mean, I will say this. According to the person who wrote Gremlins, right, that they were written to be malevolent monsters that delight in violence and sabotage.
Well, that's the Gremlin.
Though they originate from cute, rule-bound creatures called Mogwai. And then down it says, in the Gremlins films, they become carnivorous, bloodthirsty, and enjoy hurting and killing people.
I mean, they're still animals, but yes.
Yeah, but if it enjoys hurting and killing people, that's evil. And if the writer says they enjoy doing that, that is an evil trait. People that enjoy hurting people are evil. Things that enjoy hurting people are evil. So when the writer says that the intent was to make them evil, they're evil. It doesn't matter what your theory says.
So no,
the exact same argument.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So the idea of gremlins, that you want to put it out there, you want to get all into it. Gremlins are literally the shit that goes wrong with your electronics.
Yes.
That's what, since forever, it's the gremlin. That's all it is. It's shit that goes wrong with electronics. They're invisible. You don't fucking see them. They go wrong with electronics. That's the real idea of a gremlin.
Yeah.
He made a physical. They're not the idea that they're going around stabbing the shit out of you. No, there's things that your shit goes wrong. That's why her chair flies out the fucking window. That's why electronics go bad. That's why that idea of the gremlin. But these gremlins right now, they're just. Hey, father, how you doing? The idea now is that they're just babies. And then you're sitting there, it's like, oh, well, they became evil when they turned green. No, because when they were fucking Mogwai, they were still torturing, treating Gizmo like shit. So if you're gonna say then they had to be the same thing when they were fluffy. They weren't nice and all good and behaved when they were cute and fluffy, and then evil. They acted the exact same way. They were still being little dicks because they're mischievous children.
But again, what I'm saying is the same argument that you made when you said the director and the star say Die Hard is not a Christmas movie, so it's not a Christmas movie. Well, if the writer says he wrote the film and wrote them to be evil, you can't then say that's not what they are because the person responsible for the film says it is.
Actually, Die Hard is not a fucking Christmas movie.
And actually, I can say that because if you just said the writer of Die Hard says it is, and I say it's still not because what the fuck does he know? Then you're gonna say, oh, the writer of Gremlins. I can still say the same thing because it goes across the board. It against both movies. It's not like I'm being like hypothetical.
Cut it.
Like,
just cut it.
Dick 4.
Die Hard's not a Christmas movie. Let's cut it, man. We're done.
Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Let's cut it there. Perfect.
All right, listen, guys. Thank you so much, which means everybody. We're coming out tonight. Great night. It's a beautiful pre Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve. I don't know what to call it, but guys, thank you so much for coming out tonight. Tomorrow we're not having a thing. We're not having a thing tomorrow night. We're not having a thing on Christmas Day. We're done. You guys, Merry Christmas. We'll talk to you. What the hell? Damien, I got candy and I ate.
All right. Nice. Christmas candy.
Have a good night, guys.
It's a Christmas film.
We appreciate you all. Thank you so much for coming out. We appreciate you this whole year. You guys are the whole reason we keep doing this, but we'll see you next year.
Are we going to be back on before New Year's or no?
All this,
yeah, I'll be on next week.
Yeah, fuck it.
Well, no, because Tony's giving the side out like we won't be on until
shit.
Year.
No capes.
Merry Christmas.